The unthinkable happened. A producer traveled into the past and the future at the same time. He took lo-fi from the past and future bass from the future, put them into the pot and mixed them together. What he then heard was unheardable. Future bass from the past.
Future bass from the past.
Today we're gonna combine sounds from the future with sounds from the past, and we're gonna create something that was never supposed to be created. Nostalgic sounds from the future. How in the world can anyone comprehend what that means? No one knows, but after this video, everyone will know. First ingredient, slap some sick lo-fi chords. Second step, change the sound into a futuristic one. In order to make a proper lo-fi feel, we need some lo-fi plugins. We're gonna take this sound and put it through a cassette. This way, we're gonna create a perfect lo-fi sound from a future. In order to do this, we don't use any more physical gear. We use virtual gear. So we can use a forbidden plugin called OCS45 to turn this sound into an awesome lo-fi feel. Now the sound is going through a ferric cassette. Now we're gonna add some wow, so when people listen, it's actually, wow, man, this is sick. Saturate it a little bit. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the first ingredient and extract a melody from it. That's a complicated process not all alchemists are capable of doing. Now, after we've done this, we gotta apply the same processing we applied to the first one to make it sound lo-fi. That's actually sick. Add some reverb to put this into the space. We're gonna apply some vocals, just for taste. Space is 3D if you didn't know. So that's why we gotta go and position our sounds in a 3D space. So using an EQ like that, using a stereo placement on the mid, we can cut the mid signal in the vocal and make space for the lead. So the vocal is still playing, but is only audible on the sides, while the lead is occupying the mid signal, and the chords are basically wide for the full spectrum. Now we need to add some bass. Hybrid, because we are combining lo-fi and future bass. Now, the next step is one of the most important steps in this game. Drums. We're gonna start formatting sidechain for the drums. That will make space for each individual drum hit. Pick some sounds from the past. Lo-fi drums. You may think, well, I can barely hear this kick, but do some transient shaping. Okay, now what we need is some snare, like this one. Make sure to tune it using a frequency shifter. Maybe do a little bit of a layering, because this one doesn't really have that beef, you know? Now it's time to add some hi-hats. So then for the next part we will need to duplicate this and then add a clap. Oh yeah, this one's playing on the right side, so we're gonna pick another one that's gonna be playing on the left side. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. So now as you can hear, the drums need a little bit of the control, and because we are layering snares, we have to make sure that the volume of the snares are actually being controlled. So as you can see, because the two volumes of two snares are being layered together, that means it is creating a really loud snare. There's no EQing, the layering is based on full frequencies of two sounds, so it's creating a really snappy sound, as you can see. So what we can do, because this is a snare and this is a bright snare, what we can do is we can just chop the top and make it not so loud. This way it is controlled and it's not clipping the master. The other thing we gotta do is to take control of these claps. Group them and do the same thing, limit them a little bit. Once we've taken control over these drums, we gotta make sure that the whole drums group is being controlled. That's why I'm gonna apply kind of like that and then just clip it here. Awesome. As you can see, the hi-hats are really snappy, so in order to fix them, we gotta go into the hi-hat track, put a limiter onto them, and simply clip it. Keep in mind that after you doing this, because we are soft clipping, it's gonna create some unnecessary low end, so we're gonna just cut it here. Now we're gonna do a little bit of the arrangement, right? So we're gonna start with adding some chords at the beginning. Do a high cut. Start opening it here. We're gonna introduce the claps and add a snare. Take a kick and reverse it. Hey. Use this frequency shifter to make a pitch automation here. Sweep. Lo-fi drum fill. Add another sound from the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it finally happened, and I'm scared to listen to it. Future-based lo-fi has never been created before. We don't know whether listening to it will cause harm or whether this is gonna be a really highly beneficial experience. I don't know that, and if something bad happens to you, contact ambulance, but you're listening at your own risk. Everything you say will be used against you, so don't say anything, be quiet, and enjoy your experience. Ooh, kinda cool, you know? Ooh, dude, that was kind of cool. Wow, I didn't expect it to actually be this different and this unique. It's future based from the past. It's something different. It hits differently. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you are interested in sound, I am making sounds at oversample.us. Recently I re-released Ultimate Snap House sample pack. There's a sample pack, preset pack, vocal pack. There are acapellas in it. Presets are really sick, really clean. You can check it out if you want to. There's other stuff at oversample.us. I will be making a free pack soon. Also, plugins at plugins oversample.us. If you enjoyed this video, show the like, show the subscribe. Let me know in the comments any suggestions or whatever. Have a nice day and see you in the next one. So that's it. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, you can cite that subscribe button. Also, you can visit my site oversample.us for some high quality samples, presets, and free sounds.